A warm hello, everyone, on this January 20th, Inauguration Day, when Trump is inaugurated as president. And I want to acknowledge that for heart-centered people and for vulnerable people, many people are experiencing this as a trauma. It's important to acknowledge that. And in fact, it's a second trauma. The first trauma came November the 6th, when we found out that Trump had been elected. So it's important for us to be reclaiming our space today. And so that's why I wanted to post my own address for the Warriors of Peace today, so that we can really reclaim our space, even as this transition is happening with the presidency. So I am intending to bring a message of sunshine and hope to you today, and I hope that you will receive that. I am giving this from my heart to your heart, and I really hope that you will be able to feel something in what I am saying today. So the first thing is, I want you to remember your pride in being an American. There is something very special about being an American. And yes, there's something special about being a citizen of any country. Today, I am just wanting Americans to just feel into that specialness of being an American. Some of that specialness is about being pioneering, about being brave, about creating dreams, really being able to make dreams. Like, these are some of the things that are really, really special, and it's important for us to hold them dear to our heart as Americans, especially even at a time like this. And I also want to acknowledge that there's been a shadow side to all of these beautiful qualities of being an American, such as the incredible harm that we brought when we first came to this continent, taking land from the indigenous Americans and abusing them, killing them, our whole legacy with slavery, the way that we have treated Mexican Americans. There have been a whole host of things that we have done as a culture that really included the shadow side of all the beautiful things of being an American. It's important to acknowledge that. The incredible event that I held yesterday of placing a pillar of light around and through the United States to protect the United States at this time, we did a lot of energetic clearing about that shadow side of being an American, and people in the program, they felt it. So we will need to continue to do clearing around the shadow side of being an American. And today, I'm just really wanting you to connect with that positive side of being an American. The bravery, the confidence, the, tackling new frontiers, the having dreams and believing that we are supported in being able to manifest those dreams and in a good way without doing any wrongdoing. These are the really beautiful things that I really want for us to embrace today as Americans, because we need to really connect with the strength of being a proud people and being proud of the good things that we have to be and to offer to this world. So I want you to take a nice deep breath today. I want you to really breathe oxygenated air into your lungs, into your chest, into your heart. And I want that to fuel your pride in being American. I want you to take pride and use that for dealing with the mess that we currently are in. So we're going to need to have strength to be cleaning up this mess over the coming days, weeks, months, years. And it's really left to us. No one else is going to clean up this mess. So I'm wanting you to fuel your pride as an American so that you have got that energy and you've got the gumption to do this cleanup that needs to happen. And it's all going to start right here with you, working even more deeply on yourself and cleaning up what you have to clean up within yourself so that you can release even more of your light, release even more of pure love into this world. And so it starts with working on your own heart and your own living situation. So really looking at how can you treat yourself better? How can you clean up maybe some of the messes in your heart, maybe from past things that you've been through? How can you do a bit more healing on that? How can you be cleaning up relationships in your life? How can you be cleaning up your home so that you live in a really dignified, beautiful home? These are the kinds of things that I am asking for us to start to bring our attention to in a deeper way so that we can release even more of the beauty and the brilliance that each of us is as people and as Americans. And it's from that that we are going to be able to clean up this mess and really transform what needs to be transformed that was not transformed after Trump's first time in office. This was not cleaned up at this point. So now is the time. Now is the time. And it's not going to come from out there. It's going to come from each of us. So I'm wanting you to really pay attention. And I'm not saying that you're a bad person or you've been a bad person. What I'm saying is that this is the time when all of us need to shed another layer so that we can become even more brilliant, even more beautiful, and to spread even more love and light and help into this world. It is only from there that we can provide the leadership that's now needed for the many people who are currently intoxicated by Trump. So this is a time to be steady and noble and strong. It is also a time to be taking the best care of your heart and yourself, your body. Take good care of your body. Your body is your vehicle with which you're able to connect with this world. And, to whatever extent you're able to, that's going to be a growing capacity, be able to connect with other people and to be bringing them into better and better places. Don't let anything crush your tenderness. Your tenderness is precious. And don't let anything crush you being a caring person, because your care is precious. So for today, I'm asking you to remember your deepest pride in who you are, to keep breathing, and to know that we will be taking this journey ahead one step at a time. Please infuse your love into this community, the Warriors of Peace, so that we can be a light for others and to show a good way through this time for others. We are doing this together, and we will do this together. So I think that we can actually say that having finally that bubble has been burst, and we are now entering into this chapter that we have been preparing for these past couple of months, we can say that we can open our hearts to pioneering a good way forward that is coming from the best of being an American, and it is clearing all of the shadow side of being an American. It is time to release our light, and today it begins. So I am sending all of my love from my heart to you, and I am wishing every blessing on you as you take your steps through this time. And I will be posting videos again. I'll be setting up my YouTube video studio tomorrow morning and prepare some videos for this week. And I look forward to us walking through this as a community and staying in touch with our hearts. And there is just one more thing coming to mind that I feel is important, and that is that people are feeling really pressured at this time. There is this incredible sense of pressure, especially for people who are in America, who are Americans. And please remember that people may be more easily triggered right now. And so if you can extend a little more space and grace, and also give that space and grace to yourself, sort of take a step back and take a look and be able to discern that thing that that person just said that just criticized me. Is it true? Does it feel like they were triggered? And really discern for yourself about whether this was just somebody being triggered, so that you can just, you know, wrap your heart in love and to say, okay, they were just triggered and I don't need to take this personally. I feel that this is a really important time to remember that people are going to especially easily be triggered. And for us to just have more of a sense of wrapping ourselves in a bit of a buffer zone so that we are able to move forward without taking the brunt of people's triggers and continue to be good citizens who are bringing as much light as we can into our worlds, and to take pride in that as well. So I hope that you receive that with grace. And again, I'm sending all of my love to you today, and I look forward to us taking the steps that we'll be taking forward together. Okay, bye-bye, everyone.